Hi, my name is Nick. I'm the Chief Product Officer at Wishpond, and I'm going to show you how to grow your social engagement with a leaderboard contest. Now, in a leaderboard contest, people earn points by taking actions like sharing, following you, and referring their friends. And the more points they earn, the higher their ranking on the leaderboard. Now, throughout this webinar, my colleague Kevin is going to be available on live chat, so you can feel free to answer any questions throughout the webinar, and he'll be on there to answer them. Now, first, I want to start with a quick story about Dropbox. Now, Dropbox was started in 2007 by two MIT grads. And after their first year, they'd grown really well. They got into about 100,000 users. But a little more than a year after that, they grew to 4 million users, which is like a 3,900% increase in users. So they had, pretty good growth in that first year, but they had amazing growth in that second year. So what happened? Well, in that second year, they introduced their now famous Dropbox referral program, in which you could get up to 16 gigabytes of free space on Dropbox just by inviting your friends. And they made it really easy. They had a Gmail plugin, and you could even type in your people's email addresses right here inside of the app and send them out to invite your friends. It was really easy. And it worked really well for them. So much so that they even added on different ways you can get more space, such as connecting to your Facebook account and sharing with your friends on there, or connecting with your Twitter account. And that's exactly what Wishpond's Leaderboard Contest does for your social engagement. It utilizes your existing user base or your existing entrants to share for you and spread the social engagement and the virality of your contest. Now let me show you why this is so important. Between 2016 and 2017, BuzzSumo did an analysis of 880 million posts on Facebook. And what they found was that across the board, no matter what kind of post, no matter what kind of page, the average engagement for a page post dropped by about 25%. That's a pretty big drop. And the reason for this, and Facebook actually said to everybody, is they changed their algorithm to drop the reach of page posts. And the reason for this is they wanted to give more reach to posts from people's friends and family. And of course, the newsfeed has a limited inventory of posts it can show every day. So they had to take reach away from somewhere, and they took it away from the pages. So through no fault of anyone's business page, no matter what kind of content you were posting, all of your reach from all of your posts just dropped by 25%. So you can no longer get the kind of engagement that you were used to getting in the early days of Facebook. So what can you do? Well, you need to get your fans to share for you. And that's exactly how this leaderboard contest works. It gets people to share for you simply by incentivizing them in order to enter a contest and then share with their friends in order to increase their chances to win. And contests have been a great way to do this for a very long time. This is John Rampton from Forbes. He's even stated that contests and giveaways are one of the best ways to boost engagement on any social media platform of your choice. But there's a problem in how people run contests nowadays. Now, here's an example contest that's running right now. It's got a great prize. You can win a free Kindle for Kids bundle. But the problem is it's just an email entry form. And when I enter my email in that giveaway page and click enter, I just go to a thank you page that says, hey, great, you've entered. And that's it. It's static. It's basically just a dead end. They're not utilizing the fact that I've just said yes to this and entered. And I'm probably really excited about it and would share it if you made it easy, but they haven't. So it's very likely that I probably won't share, and I'm just going to leave and I'm going to forget about it. But now this is how you run a contest using a leaderboard contest app like Wishpond's. Not only do we have a great entry page, but after I enter and click the Enter Now button, I'm shown all these ways in which I can increase my chances of winning simply by sharing or liking or following this brand on any social media platform that they like. So now I'm going to show you exactly how this works inside of a leaderboard contest. Now this is what a leaderboard contest looks like, and it looks pretty much like a regular contest, but there's three things that I'm going to walk you through that make this really different. The first one up at the top is the social action buttons, and then the two things below under where it says leaderboard are the user entry panel and leaderboard. Now let's take a look at how these work. The first part here, these are the actions to earn points. Now like I said before, the more points that a person earns in your contest, the higher up their ranking is on the leaderboard, and the more likely it is they're going to win. So that's why we give them all these different ways in order to earn points. We get them to follow us on Instagram, tweet about us on Twitter. We get them to click through and visit our daily deals page on our website if we want to drive traffic there. And we have the most important one here, which is the refer a friend action. And the reason this is so important is, All these other ones that we see on here, you can only do once. I can only follow you on Instagram one time. But with the refer a friend action, I can do that an unlimited number of times. So if I refer 300 friends, I can get 300 points. And that's what's going to continue to get people to drive that social engagement and that virality throughout the lifetime of your contest. The second two parts of the contest that make it so great are the leaderboard and the user entry panel. The user entry panel is here up at the top. And that shows me my ranking as an entrant in the contest, as well as how many points I have and how many people are after me. And then below that, I can see the leaderboard of all of the top entrants, so I can compare myself against everyone else and I can see who else has entered into the contest. And the reason this is so important, as found by Dr. James Madigan, is that the framing of score, ranking, and comparison information is what motivates people to play a game more. Now, if you remember those old arcade games like Pac-Man, if you'd ever see them while they're just sitting there, they'd always kind of flash back to that high score screen. And that's what drove people like me, big time nerds, to want to play that game over and over and over again because I wanted to be at the top of that leaderboard. All right, so now I want to show you how easy it is to create a leaderboard contest using Wishpond's Leaderboard Contest app. Before we dive into it, I want to show you there's two things that you need to have before you start. And you need to know what your goal is and you need to know what your prize is, because both of these are going to help determine exactly how you build your contest. Let's start with the goal. If your goal is to get shares, you want to have a ton of action buttons to get people sharing on different social networks like Twitter and Google+. If you want more followers, you can add buttons to ask people to follow you on the social media platform of your choice. If you want to get email leads, you want to make sure you have that referral link object on there, because that's going to get people to refer their friends to enter their email address to enter your contest. And the last goal is if you want to get traffic, say you want to be driving people to your blog or to your daily deals page like we saw in that last example, you can have different buttons that link people to different pages on your website. And if you have all of these as your goals, even better. The more buttons and the more ways you can have people taking actions to earn points, the better. Next, let's take a look at the prize. Now, if you're an e-commerce company or a retailer, the best prize to give away is one of your products. And there's two reasons for this. First is that it's going to attract the right audience of people who are actually interested in buying your product. And this is going to make it really, really easy for you to follow up with those people after the contest is over, for all the people who didn't win, which is of course most people, to email them with sales emails and coupons to get them to actually buy that product afterwards. And the second reason this is so important is that in the prize info section of your contest, which I'll show you later on, you're going to be able to go crazy with just showing different benefits, descriptions, pictures, all the different things about your product. Get people reading about it, learning about it, thinking about why they want it, and basically qualifying themselves to buy it just by entering this contest, just by saying, yes, I do want to enter to win this contest. And again, it's going to make it way easier for you to follow up with this person after the contest is over and turn them into a customer. Now, if you're a service-based business, maybe you're a trainer, consultant, maybe you own a spa, the same thing is what you want to do. You want to be giving away one session of your service. So maybe a training session, a consulting session, maybe a free massage at your spa, whatever it is that you have, whatever it is that you offer. And just like if you're giving away a product, this is going to attract the right audience of people who are interested in your service. And in that prize info section, you're going to be able to go crazy just talking about the different benefits and the different aspects of your service and why it's so great. Now, the third option is a gift card. And this is really good if you maybe have a wider variety of products that you sell. Say, for example, you sell skis and snowboards. If you give away skis in your contest, that's great. It's going to attract a lot of people who want skis, but it's going to basically devoid half of your audience from entering that contest, because if I'm a snowboarder and I buy snowboarding gear from you, but you're giving away skis, I don't care. I don't want skis. But if you give away a gift card, it's going to open up your contents to both audiences, both the snowboarders and the skiers, to make sure you maximize how many people are entering. The last thing I want to say about this, and if you just get one piece of value from this whole webinar, is this, which is that unless you're Apple, do not give away an iPad for your prize. So if you give away an iPad as your prize in one of your contests, you're going to get a ton of entrants. Everyone likes iPads. But the problem is that all those people entering, they're only entering because they want an iPad. They're not entering because they care about you or who you are. So it's going to make it pretty much impossible for you to follow up those people after the contest and sell them on your product or service. So for that reason, please just don't give away an iPad. All right, so next I'm going to show you inside of the Wishpond platform. And when I go to create a leaderboard contest, the first thing that I need to do is choose a template. We've got a whole bunch of templates in here that are beautifully made by designers in-house. And the great thing about them is that not only are they mobile friendly, they're going to look great on every single device, but they're completely customizable and flexible. You can do anything to these templates. You can, completely destroy them, strip them down, and build them however you like. Or if you're like me and you don't have a ton of design skills, you can leave them pretty much as is, and they're going to look great already out of the box. So once I choose a template, we're going to be brought into our drag and drop editor here in Wishpond, where I can move around all the different aspects of my contest, and using that orange plus button at the top, I can drag in new objects like videos and text and images, anything that I want to make the contest look exactly how I like it. Now I'm going to walk you through each of the most important pieces of the contest one by one, and you can take a look on the left side there. I'm showing what the existing contest looks like, that one I showed you earlier, so you can kind of follow along and see where each of these pieces fit in. Now the first and most important piece is the title, because this is the thing that people are going to look at and read first when they first land on your contest page. So it's going to be the thing that either gets people to enter or confuses them and gets them to drive away. And there's three things that make a title great. You want it to be short and easy to read. You want it to be action-based, like this one is here, enter to win, to kind of get people in that mode to take an action on this page, which is to enter the contest. And third, not only do you want to have what your prize is in the title, but you want to have what the dollar value is. And this immediately will tie a person to understand, okay, they're giving away this prize, this product, which I may have never heard of before, and they're seeing that it's a $720 value. They're going to think, wow, this product immediately is worth $720. That's a great prize. The next aspect of the contest is the subtitle, and the job of the subtitle is to instruct and inform people on exactly how your contest works and how they can enter. So you want to be really simple and straightforward. Just say, hey, enter to win using the form below. You can earn more points by taking the actions below that, which are those referral links, follow us on Twitter, that kind of thing, and how they win, basically, which is that the entrant with the most points at the end of the contest wins, and the end date, contest ends December 30th, just like that. The next are the actions. People can earn points. And on this one we saw before, we have those tweet about us, follow us on Instagram, and that referral link, which is the all-important one. But there's a ton more that you can add using Wishpond. Make it easy for people to share on Google+. In order to get points, you get them to follow you on Pinterest or Instagram or Twitter or Google+. And you can get them to visit any page on your website. Now, one of the questions people have about this is, why don't you have a Facebook like or a Facebook share button? Now, the reason for this is Facebook has recently changed their policy. And they don't actually allow you to incentivize people to like or share on Facebook anymore. So that's why we've taken them out of our platform, so you don't run into any trouble when you're running your contest. Because if Facebook does catch you running a contest in which you're asking people to like you to enter and to win for a prize, or you're asking them to share something to get something free, they're going to find that and they're going to devalue your page. They're basically going to strip your page of all the page likes that they think your page got as a result of that contest. So that's something you really want to steer clear of. All right, next is the entry form, which I always get a ton of questions on. Which entry form field should I have? So the number one field that you want to have on all of your contests is the email field. That's what's going to allow you to grab that email address and be that connector to all of your entrants. Another great one is the first name field if you want to be personalizing your emails. A third one to have that's always really great is an interest-based field. Now, this is especially powerful if maybe you have different types of customers come to you for different reasons. Like, say, example, you're a fitness trainer. If you have a drop-down menu field on here that asks people what their fitness goal is, whether it's to build muscle or to lose weight or just to get in shape, when you know that about each of your leads, each of the people who are entering your contest, it's going to make it really, really easy for you to follow up with targeted, personalized sales messages after the contest in order to sell that person on your services. Now, next is the user entry panel and the leaderboard. And these all come preloaded in all of the Wishpond templates. And both of these give you a ton of options to customize the styling as well as the colors for everything. And in the leaderboard, you can actually change which columns you show. So you can show the first name, or if maybe you're asking for city on your entry form, you can show the city that people have for each of the entrants. And that's going to allow people from certain cities to see, these people from this city are entering, or from my city are entering, and make it feel more like this is something in their community that they should be entering. And the last section is the prize info section. And as I mentioned before, especially if you're giving away one of your own products, one of your own services, you really want to put in here all the information and all the benefits of your product. So for the prize of this contest, which is our protein bars, I'm going to give all the description, all the ingredients, all the nutrition facts, so they can learn everything there is to know about my protein bars, so they can be really informed and really qualified and make it easy for me to sell to them after the contest is over. All right, the last aspect of the leaderboard contest is the thank you page. This again is pre-built and pre-loaded in all of the Wishpond templates. And this is where people go after they click that submit button on the entry form of your contest. And what you want to make sure that you have on this page is, again, all these action buttons, because a lot of people, they'll just click on that entry form without doing all the social actions first. So you want to make sure you have them here on the thank you page so people can take them even after they've entered. And also what you want to have on here is, again, the user entry panel and the leaderboard, so people can see after they've entered how they stack up and where they rank inside of your contest. Right, and while your contest is running, if you're using Wishpond, you're going to have this great campaign report where you're going to be able to see real-time stats of how many people are viewing your contest as well as how many people are entering. Inside of contests, we use the word leads for any kind of person who's given you their contact information. So in this case, it'd be, even though they're an entrant into your contest, we're calling them a lead. Similarly, if you use something like MailChimp and you usually call them subscribers, or a CRM and you call them contacts, inside of Wishpond, we call them leads. And also I can go to this leads tab here in my campaign report and I can view all the entrants on my contest. I can see all the information they've given me in that entry form, and I can see how many points they've gotten. And this is really important because Wishpond has integrations with pretty much every single major email marketing provider and CRM, MailChimp, Aweber, Constant Contact, GetResponse, ActiveCampaign, you name it, we've got an integration with it. And it makes it really easy for you to export these people, which is a couple of clicks from Wishpond to the email marketing provider or the CRM of your choice. The last thing I want to show you is how you can double your results using email. And then basically the way that this works is allows you to follow up with people via email during the lifetime of your contest after they've entered to get people coming back and referring more of their friends and driving up the virality and the social engagement of the contest throughout its entire life. This is what a follow-up email campaign looks like for the contest that we run for our clients. And what we like to do is have 5 emails that go out through the lifetime of our contest to get people coming back and referring more of their friends. So I like to have an email that goes out 21 days, when there's 21 days left in the contest, 14 days left in the contest, and so on. So say, for example, I'm running a contest from December 1st to December 30th. That first email there with 21 days left remaining, that's going to go out on December 9th. And the next email, which is 14 days left remaining, that's going to go out on December 16th, and so on. And basically the way that we do this is we use Wishpond's calendar date-based workflow to send these emails out on specific dates throughout the lifetime of our contest. And this might be a little bit different than the kind of autoresponder you're used to using, because the way most autoresponders work is that after a person takes an action, they'll maybe wait 5 days and then they'll send an email to them. Well, if I enter your contest with only 3 days left and you send me a reminder email 5 days later, the contest is already over, so that's pretty much useless. So if we use a calendar date-based workflow like Wishpond's, we can actually send emails out on specific dates like December 9th, December 16th, and so on to make sure that no matter when a person enters our contest, they're going to automatically get sent those follow-up emails on those dates. Now let's take a look at exactly what one of these emails look like that we send out during these contests. Now, we like to keep them really, really simple and to the point. Refer your friends to win. This is what the body copy of the email looks like. I like to say, refer your friends to earn points in our giveaway, kind of give them a little bit of a reminder, because it might have been a couple weeks since they last saw your contest. Might need a little bit of a reminder about how it works and what it is. Tell them exactly what they're going to be doing here. They're going to earn 1 point for each person that you refer using your referral link. So they can click that button there. They're going to go to the contest page where they can get their referral link and share with their friends. And the last piece you want to have is the contest end date to kind of drive that urgency to get people to go, oh man, I need to go right now, get my referral link, and share with my friends before the contest is over. All right, so all these things that I showed you, all the different share action buttons, all the different leaderboard and user entry panel, and the ways to double the engagement using email, that's what's going to allow you to go from this kind of contest that you're running right now, which is that entry form that goes to a static thank you page, to one like this, in which people are not only entering to win your contest, but they're taking all these different actions to drive that social engagement, to drive the virality and the reach of the contest for you. Now, next, I want to show you a few examples, a few case studies for different companies who have run contests like this. The first one is Shopify, which you all might be familiar with. They ran a contest like this on their blog, in which they were giving away an e-commerce business that sold matcha tea that they already built up, plus a 6-month subscription to Shopify. And this ran just on their blog, and it got more than 20,000 social actions, including more than 1,500 tweets. Not only that, but they were able to generate 3,000 email leads, so 3,000 more emails added to their email list just from this one contest. Next is Veda. This is actually clients of ours, and they were giving away a trip to one of the yoga retreats. And when they ran this contest, they were brand new. They just started, they had no followers, they had no email list, nothing. And with this single contest, they were able to generate more than 7,000 followers on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. This is, of course, before Facebook changed their policy. And most importantly, they were able to drive almost 10,000 email leads. So they were able to take their email list from almost 0 to about 10,000 with this one campaign. And last, I want to show you Bloom, which I've actually been showing you a little bit throughout this webinar. Bloom is an e-commerce retailer that sells baby products like high chairs and strollers and cribs. And with this one contest here, they were able to drive more than 1,700 social actions, get more than 1,000 email leads, and most importantly, they were able to drive more than $6,000 in sales directly from this contest. And the way that it worked is, after this contest was over, we took those 1,000 email leads and we set them up on an email drip campaign with coupons and promotions, and we're able to directly sell more than $6,000 worth of product to those 1,000 entrants. All right, next for you to do is to go out there and launch your own leaderboard contest. And now you have two options. You can either do it totally for free using the Wishpond Leaderboard Contest app. You can go to wishpond.com/pricing, and you can sign up for a 14-day free trial on any of our pricing plans. And you can go in there, you can launch a contest, you can run it, you can get entrants, and you can cancel anytime. You won't be charged. You won't even be asked, giving us a reason why you're canceling. You can just go in there and you can launch this contest and try it out totally for free. So that's an option that you have right there. The next is the done for you option, which maybe if you're newer to social media or maybe you just don't have the time to run a contest yourself, you can actually get Wishpond's dedicated experts, including our ad specialists, copywriters, designers, marketing managers, to work with you to develop a strategy specifically for your business and then run, manage, and optimize a leaderboard contest for you. And if that's something you're interested in, you can go to wishpond.com/VIP-demo. You'll get a free demo with one of our experts to walk you through and learn more about your business and walk you through an entire strategy just for you. That's a totally free call. There's no obligation. You can just have that call, learn more about maybe why a leaderboard contest is good for you, and then you can take that information and you can do whatever you want with it. It's totally free. Now, next, I want to answer a few questions from people. The first one is, where can I publish my leaderboard contest? So there's a few different places you can run it. You can publish this contest. You can publish it to a tab on your Facebook page. So if you want to have it directly in Facebook on your Facebook page, that's an option for you. You can embed it onto an existing website page or blog post directly on your blog. You can host it on a dedicated page on your website on a subdomain. Or if you just want to get it up and running really quickly, or maybe you don't have a website, you can host it for free on a wishpond.com URL. And the way this works is you can choose your own wishpond.com URL. So you'll create a URL that looks something like mysite.wishpond.com/myleaderboardcontest. And you can host it on there totally for free for the entire lifetime of your contest. The next question is, how does the free trial work? So on all of our pricing plans on Wishpond, we have a 14-day free trial. That basically means that you can go into the platform, you can do anything you want in there, you can launch contests, you can get people entering, and it's all free for that first 14 days. So if you cancel any time within that first 14-day period, and you can cancel any time, doesn't matter why, you won't be charged a cent. All right, next is, what are the prices? So our prices start at $49 per month, and they go up from there, and they're mostly based on leads. So that $49 per month plan allows you to get 1,000 leads or 1,000 entrants, which for most small businesses, most small companies is more than enough. So that makes it really, really affordable for you to run that first contest. All right, next is, what other features are available on Wishpond? This is a great question because Again, not only for that $49 a month, not only are you getting the Leaderboard Contest app inside of Wishpond, but you're getting more than a dozen other contest apps, including photo contest, video contest, vote contest, a whole bunch of others. And you're going to get access to use Wishpond's drag and drop landing page builder to create mobile responsive landing pages. You're going to get access to 8 of our pop-up tools, all of our pop-up tools for creating things like exit pop-ups, welcome mats, slide-ins, opt-in bars, anything like that. You're going to get access to all of our marketing automation tools where you can create email drip campaigns, email newsletters, welcome emails, anything like that. And you'll get full access to our support teams. So we have phone support, email support, as well as live chat support on our website, all available to you 24/7 to help. Right, another question is there free training if I go with the try for free option? Yes. So you can book as many as you want. So you can book one-on-one training sessions, as many as you want, completely free. Basically what will happen is you'll sit down with one of our customer success specialists and they'll walk you through exactly how to use the tools, give you ideas for running your own contest, and make sure you have the support and the knowledge you need to not only build that contest, but run it successfully. Our next question I see is how does the done for you work? So let me walk you through it. So the first step is you go to wishpond.com/VIP-demo and you sign up for that free demo, that free strategy session. In that, one of our experts, they'll learn about your business, they'll ask you a lot of questions, understand who you are, what your goals are, and what you want to do. Then they'll go back, work with our team, and develop a strategy specifically for your business. And they'll come back and they'll work with our ad specialists, our copywriters, our designers to create a great looking contest, a full campaign, specifically tailored for you. They'll show it to you, they'll get your feedback on it, make sure it's exactly what you want. And then they'll go ahead and they'll launch it, they'll run it, and they'll optimize it in all aspects of it for you. They'll run the ads, which are generally the hardest part of it, finding the right audience, finding the right ad copy, the right creative, making sure they're driving traffic to your contest in a way that's affordable and gets people entering. They'll optimize that contest page throughout the lifetime of your contest, try different headlines, different subtitles, anything like that to get people entering more. And not only that, but they'll set up the email drip campaign to make sure people are being followed up with and turn them into customers like we looked at with Bloom. Now, the last question I see is what is the price of the done for you? Now, if you were to go through with a traditional marketing agency for a campaign like this size, they probably charge you something between $5,000 and $10,000. And if you even were to hire, a specialist person, inside of your company who could do all these things, that'd probably still be about $4,000 or $5,000 per month for running this kind of contest. But with Wishpond, you get access to an entire team of dedicated experts, ad specialists, again, designers, copywriters, marketing managers, all working together for you for this contest. And because we do these contests so often and we know exactly what works, and we become extremely efficient at it and very good at being able to find exactly what works almost right off the bat every single time. And because of that, we can run these contests for you for only about $500. And again, that's an entire campaign that includes ad specialists who are optimizing ads for you, designers and copywriters who are optimizing that contest page, as well as email specialists who are developing an email campaign to follow up with people after the contest to turn those people into customers. So if that's something you're interested in, you can go to wishpond.com/VIP-demo. And again, all you're going to do there is sign up for a call, learn about a strategy you can use for growing your social media using a leaderboard contest or any other kind of contest or any other kind of strategy that you're interested in. So even if you just want some knowledge and you want to talk to an expert, I definitely recommend you do that because it's completely free. Or if you're like me and you're kind of the hands-on type and you just want to get in there and try it out yourself, again, you go to wishpond.com/pricing, try it out for free on our 14-day free trial, and you cancel anytime during that free trial, no questions asked, even if you just like it and you want to try it out for a little bit. But if you do like it and you want to continue running, again, this price to start at just $49 per month. And I want to thank you very much for joining me today on this webinar. If you do want to reach out to me, you can reach out to me personally at nick@wishpond.com. That's Nick, N-I-C-K, at Wishpond, WISHPOND.com. Thank you a lot for taking the time with me today. I hope you learned a lot from this webinar and got a lot of value from it, and I'll see you again soon.